From the Grant Rink at Lawrence Academy in Groton, Mass., this is NEPSAC Boys Hockey on LSP. Tonight, it's the Lawrence Academy Spartans in their season opener and home opener hosting the Wyoming Seminary Blue Knights with a record of 2-2. Good evening, everybody. I'm Sam Feely, ready to bring you the play-by-play story alongside Max Hooven on camera. LA coming off a 23-6 season last year in which they finished in the semifinals of the NEPSAC tournament. Wyoming Seminary visiting us from Pennsylvania and already off to a 2-2 start this season. And the Blue Knights, their top scorers, Ryder Kunin with 2 goals and 4 assists, and Nathan Gines with 3 goals and 2 assists. 6 points for Kunin, 5 points for Gines. Wyoming Seminary will be in the white jerseys with the barely blue letters and numbers. It looks black from here, but on further inspection, it is just a very, very dark shade of navy blue. And Lawrence Academy will be in the navy blue jerseys with the Spartan logo on the front and the red stripe across the abdomen and the white numbers. Lawrence Academy's top line includes David Sacco, one of the leading scorers last year. He's a UNH commit, and Riley Duran on the right wing going to Providence. Blake Humphrey also going to Providence. He's the second-line center. And newcomer Anthony Caffarelli on the top line at the left wing for the Spartans. Brandon Milberg, the junior from Thornhill, Ontario, will get the start between the pipes for the Spartans. In net for Wyoming Seminary, that'll be Christoph Belouz. Junior has a .398 goals against average and a .910 save percentage. Ready to go. Again, Wyoming in the white, LA in the navy blue. We're underway as the puck is controlled by the Spartans, and quickly we have a whistle as we have a slashing call behind the play. Just 6 seconds into the period, we're going to have our first power play, and it's going to be for the Blue Knights as David Sacco gets called for slashing at 6 seconds. So the face-off in the offensive zone for the Blue Knights, won by the Spartans, carried back out to the Blue Knights zone. Pass off target intended for Skate Scaldi, and it comes all the way back to the Blue Knights zone. Hammered back in deep from the LA blue line. Good penalty kill thus far for LA. They've bled about 45 seconds off the clock. Rifle back in from center ice. Belouz plays it over to the far side, wrapped around for Rossetti. And now Peter Doroshev. Not Doroshev. Fulkerson. Able to get into the zone is Emil Alain. Around the end boards up the right side, trying to play it is John Riggins. He gets it out of the zone. 35 seconds left on the penalty. Rifled in from center ice by Alain. Milberg's there to knock it down. Rifled around the end boards and all the way out. Trying to keep it in at center is Fulkerson. Have a dangerous pass there by Alain. Up the left side, it's Nathan Pan. 10 seconds left on the penalty. Putting on the brakes behind the goal is Rossetti. Rossetti backhands it out, and it comes all the way out to center ice. Tim Crane is there. Rifles it up the right side. Penalty time is up. A good penalty kill to start the game for Lawrence Academy. Now LA on the attack, thrown off the sideboards by Riggins. They'll try to chase it down below the goal line. Riggins trying to escape the pressure from McGuire. And now the referee's arms up. Looks like we're going to have another penalty called. I believe this one is on Wyoming, and it's going to be a high sticking call. Well, we just fixed the camera in time to see Lawrence Academy pick up the goal. Sorry, folks. Just having a little trouble with the camera. But Lawrence Academy is up 1-0. Sorry, folks, we're going to have to go audio only for just a second, but Lawrence Academy up 1-0. Okay, we're back. Sorry, folks. Just had a crisis with the camera, but we are back 1-0 our score. Spartans on top. A little under 4 minutes gone by here in the first period. Face off of the right wing circle, won by the Spartans. Shot off the face off, deflects in on Blues, and he will cover up. Another shot off the ensuing faceoff. Blues covers up again. Faceoff this time won by Wyoming. Hit around the end boards, able to get it out of the zone, but only as far as the LA blue line, where Cole Tulecki brings it back into the zone. Now to the left side, James Broderick gets undressed. Riggins is there. Riggins wraps around, backhands it out to the right point. Carried along by Tulecki. Tulecki tries to take a shot, and it's deflected into the protective netting. 13:43 to go in the first period. Thrown towards goal by Damian Carfagna. Backhanded out to the right point. The shot from the right point goes wide right. Around the end boards, Riley Duran meets two SEM defenders. Duran reverses direction, plays out to the top of the slot for the shot. That is blocked before it can get to Balouse. Now to the left side, the shot, save made by Balouse. Rebound carries out to the left wing circle and carried back over by Fury. Kyle Fury gives it up. Now on the right side, entering the zone, it's Sacco. Sacco tries to throw it in front, nobody home. Trying to steer his way in is Blake Humphrey. He gets forced off the puck. Humphrey tries to backhand into the slot. The shot is chopped at. Comes to the near side, thrown off the near side boards. Now below the goal line, out of the reach of Ryan Meager. Back to Meager. Meager along the far left corner boards. Has it pried free. Oliphant's there out to the right point. Hi, Mr. Oliphant. Thanks for the email the other day and the save made by Balouse with 12:18 to go. Face off in the right wing circle. This will be won again by the Spartans. Spartans doing a good job controlling the face-off dot in the early going. Behind the goal, it's Humphrey. Humphrey meets two SEM defenders out to the right point. Over to the left point. Chipped in deep by Mac Oliphant. Around the end boards to Humphrey. Out to the right point. Delaying. Now back over to Humphrey. Humphrey tries to dangle his way through, and he gets his pass cut off, and up the right side, it's Francis Williamson, but he turns it over. Back the other way come the Spartans. Big hit along the blue line. Trying to keep his footing there is Holt. Holt tries to play it out to the left point. Nobody home. Connor plays it. Now the diagonal over to Broderick. Broderick gains the line. 3-on-2. Broderick drops it off. The shot goes wide left. Pass comes outside the blue line. Spartans forced to tag up. SEM with a change. LA might have had space there, but blowing a tire is Connor Lovett, and losing a stick is a SEM player. This results in a shot that is a kick save by Milberg to the SEM blue line. Now a whistle, and the referee is calling a penalty here. We just having a face-off. 1-0 our score. LA on top with 10:57 to go in the first period. Might have had an injury, actually. John Riggins coming off the ice. LA will get a full change while they had this opportunity. LSP is a proud member of the Avis affiliate program. Use the promo code on your screen or click the link in the video description for up to 30% off your rental from Avis. Face off in the right wing circle. And the trainer's out there for Lawrence Academy. Face off in the right wing circle. And the face off will be won this time by SEM, but taking a big hit for his trouble is Brandon Rossetti after controlling that face-off. Walking in for the shot from a tight angle that might have gone off the side of the cage. Spartans look to get it out of the zone. To the right side. Losing the handle is Duran. Tries to get it back below the goal line. SEM player without a stick. Out to the right point. The shot. Save made by Balouse. Rebound flutters wide right. Now backhanded into the middle. Able to get a stick in the way is Kunin. SEM will get a change here. Tap back into the zone on the redirect by Caffarelli. Or do we have icing? Are they calling icing on the Spartans? I think they are. So Caffarelli unable to redirect it in. And we'll have a face-off in the LA zone with 10:13 to go. Face-off again won by the Spartans. Carfagna up the right side, redirected out of the zone. Traffic at center ice now to the right side. Walking in, trying to get it past the defender. Stick save made by Belouz. Spartans controlled at center ice. Backwards pass, and now entering the zone on the left side is Carfagna. Carfagna puts on the brakes at the goal line. Now reverses direction back behind the goal line. Out to the right point for the shot that is saved by Belouz. 9:37 to go in the first period. Advertising opportunities are available on LSP. Get your company's message on air or on localsportsproductions.com for as little as $25 per ad. Visit localsportsproductions.com/advertising or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Face off in the right wing circle for the Spartans in the offensive zone, but Sam able to pry this one free. Tim Crane hammers it around the end boards, unable to smash it out of the zone on the first attempt or the second attempt is Kyle Norman. Goes below the goal line and having to avoid committing a high stick there was, that Doroshev or? Well, regardless, that was actually Nathan Pan. Spartans looking to set up their offense, dropped to the right point, hit late along the far side boards. Now below the goal line, walking in, shot from a tough angle, rebound, second rebound, wide right. Spartans still trying to apply pressure. Riggins. Now Steinborn. Out to the left point, shot wide left. There for it is Humphrey. Humphrey backhands it out to the right point. Now over to the left point. Carfagna the shot, save made by Belouz. Out to the left point again, Carfagna takes the shot, redirected wide left. Boy, Lawrence Academy just having their way with the puck movement and shot attempts here in this first period. It's a shame they're only up 1-0. Out to the right point. Change behind the play for LA. Trying to work his way in and getting his stick lifted is Fury, and this will be hammered 200 feet, and this will be icing. And that was really all Sem could do. They have some really gassed guys on the ice right now. Connor Lovett to take this face-off for LA. He wins it back to the left point. Over to the left wing, the shot tipped wide right. Around the end boards, now hammered back in deep. Riggins will get it in the near side corner, but he blows a tire. And now let's see if this is the opportunity Sam is looking for a change. They do. There's a change behind the play. The shot goes over the crossbar by Williamson. Back to the left point. Tapped in the zone, corralling it is Matthews. Sam able to enter the zone onside, out to the left point for the big blast. That is wide left and around the end boards by Nathan Pan. Back out to Pan, another shot from the left point. That misses wide left. Milberg takes a swipe at it to prevent it from coming in on him. Over to the right point. The shot is blocked. Norman rides his man into the boards. And the Spartans looking to get it out of the zone. They underhand it out. And now a whistle. And it looks like we have a tripping call. We have a tripping call coming up. And it's on Skate Scaldi for Wyoming Seminary. So this will be the second power play of the game for the Spartans. They were successful on their first one. It's 1-0. The penalty comes at 11 minutes exactly of the first period. The faceoff is won by the Spartans, kept in at the blue line. Holding it is Carfagna. It comes back to Carfagna at the top of the slot, over to the right point. Now Carfagna loses the handle, but there to bail him out is Fury. Fury to the top of the slot, back to Carfagna. Top of the left wing circle, the shot tipped over the crossbar and into the protective netting by Blues with 6:42 to go in the period. Face off in the left wing circle, it'll be Sacco to take it against Williamson. Sacco wins it, out to the right point, now over to the left point, Fury. Top of the slot, Carfagna, Fury, left wing circle, goes in deep. Riggins, Humphrey, now the top slot, Carfagna. Over to Humphrey for the shot, blocked. This one's out of the reach of Humphrey, but he does get it back, throws it off the end boards. Out to the right point. Carfagna gives it up. The shot from the top of the right wing circle off the rear glass. Humphrey. Over to Fury. Tap to Carfagna for the shot, wide left. And rifled 200 feet by Anton Haikari out of Helsinki. Spartans held the puck in the zone for a good minute, unable to capitalize. This will be another clearance opportunity for the Blue Knights. 30 seconds left on the penalty. Spartans get ahead of steam. Lovett tries to work his way in. Delays, goes out to the left point. Walking the blue line is Connor. Gives it up. Back to Connor. Connor over to Lovett. Lovett backs up. Lovett goes in deep. Lovett at the left wing circle, gives it up, and the shot comes in on Blues, and he makes the save with 5:01 to go in the period and 2 seconds left on the power play. Want LSP to tape or broadcast your team's games? Rates start just $100 per game. Also ask us about streaming your next sports game, gaming tournament, wedding, concert, recital, play, meeting, or other event. Visit localsportsproductions.com/services or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Penalty time is up, and another face-off win by LA results in a big shot from the top of the slot by Cole Telecki. That is again saved by Blues with 4:57 left in the period. Still 1-0 our score. Power play goal by LA, the difference early on in the period. Face-off again won by the Spartans. Pass to the left point nearly cut off by Fulkerson. Scrum in the near left corner, comes out to the left point, but it hops off the stick of Connor. He has to go back to his zone to get it. Connor reverses direction. Blue Knights get back into the play. Puck pops up into the neutral zone, where it's played back to Haikari. Redirected into the zone from the red line. Milberg has to shut the door, shovels it over to Connor. Around the end boards, therefore it is Broderick. Broderick trying to get it out of the zone, he cannot. This results in a chance here for Wyoming Seminary, but unable to get a shot on goal was Williamson or Scaldi. And now back the other way come the Spartans. On the right side, the shot save made, loose puck, and barreling into the goalie. I'm sure it was completely unintentional. Broderick, well, maybe not Broderick. Broderick is the one who's getting mauled here. Dave Sacco getting told what's for barreling into the goalie. I'm sure it was completely unintentional, but well, now the referees are talking to Sacco. Are we going to have a penalty here? I think Sem only have 4 on the ice. Or are we going to have 4-on-4 here? Yeah, looks like we're going to have 4-on-4. So, Telecki goes to the box for Lawrence Academy, and Scully goes to the box for Sem. We're 4-on-4 for 2 minutes. Carfagna, and this trickles in on Blues, who covers up. 11 seconds gone by on the penalties. Face-off won by the Spartans, but they have to go get it in the neutral zone. Fury backhands it. Duran at center ice. Enters the zone on the right side, trying to work his way in deep, forced below the goal line. Stays on his feet, comes to the near side. Duran gets the puck taken away from him by Hikari. Out to the top of the slot, he hops away from Fury. 50 seconds gone by on the 4-on-4. Off the sideboards. Now it's a 3-on-1 here for the Spartans. Give and go, but that last pass is too much of a bouncer for Holt Oliphant. And now back the other way come the Blue Knights on a 3-on-2. Pass to the right wing circle, the one-timer on the left post, denied by Milberg. And now back the other way come the Spartans. So 2-on-3, the shot saved by Blues. .231 to go in the period, and 35 seconds left on the power play. The faceoff is won by Sem, and they're unable to backhand it out of the zone. It's played around the end boards. Therefore, it is Rossetti. Rossetti gets smashed into the glass, and out the left side, snapped all the way down ice for icing on Sem with 19 seconds left on the 4-on-4 and 2:15 left in the period. Are you down with the sound called LSP? Then follow and support us on the web at localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, Teespring, and PayPal, LSP37, Snapchat, LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. Another icing call. Face off in the right wing circle. Will be won by Sem, played around the end boards. We're back to 5-on-5. Spartans able to pry this puck free from the near left corner. Unable to backhand it out of the zone are the Knights on the first attempt. And now it's Riggins. Another Sem player without a stick. The shot is blocked by that player without the stick. It's Rossetti. He gets his stick back from the referee. Action comes back to the LA zone, but they get it out of the zone quickly. Hit from behind. Riggins draws the penalty. We're going to have the third power play of the period for the Spartans. The LSP store is now open. Get yourself a DVD copy of most past LSP video broadcasts, or one of several different designs of stickers or shirts, including the LSP hoodie and the Never Concede Collection. Visit localsportsproductions.com/store after the game to place your order. LA wins another face-off to begin the power play. Holding it at the top of the side, out to the top of the right wing circle for the shot. Wide right off the rear glass, and this comes all the way out of the zone, back to center ice, where it'll be played by Telecki. Telecki drops it off. Under a minute to go in the period. Still 1-0 our score. The early power play goal in the first period for the Spartans is the difference. To the left side. Telecki takes the shot, the save made by Belouz. And rifled out of the zone. 35 seconds left in the period. Milberg knocks it down. Up the right side, and this will not be icing. As wing the race to the faceoff dots is Caffarelli. Caffarelli gets it out to the left wing, to the left point rather. That pass, however, is cut off by Kunin, tapped out of the zone. 12 seconds left in the period. Shot, save made by Belouz. Nine and a half left in the period. The call was roughing on Kyle Normand. Shot from the right wing circle off another faceoff win. The rebound, save made by Belouz with 4.3 to go. Boy, what a game this goalie from Quebec is having. Face off in the left wing circle. Last-ditch effort from off the face-off goes through the goal mouth and out of harm's way, and that does it for the first period. 1-0 our score. Lawrence Academy on top of Wyoming Seminary. This is NEPSAC Boys Hockey on LSP. Welcome back to the second period of NEPSAC boys hockey here on LSP. Sam Feely here with you from the Grant Rink at Lawrence Academy in Groton, Mass. Lawrence Academy Spartans with a 1-0 lead on the Wyoming Seminary Blue Knights as we get the second period underway. Max Hooven on camera, and again, it's a 1-0 lead. Power play goal for Lawrence Academy in the first period, and they are on their third power play of the game right now. They'll be starting the period with 46 seconds of power play time. Team switch sides, LA going left to right in the navy blue. Sem going right to left in the white. LA wins another faceoff. They're forced back in their own end. Up the left side's Fury. Goes to the opposite side. Humphrey goes out to the right point. Carfagna back out to Carfagna. Goes over the left point for the one-timer. That is off the rear glass. Kept in at the blue line. Putting on the brakes is Humphrey. Back to Humphrey on the give and go. Forced back. Out to the top of the slot. Now the one-timer on the left wing circle. 2 seconds left on the power play. The shot sticked aside by Baruz. Trying to escape the pressures, love it. Out to the left point, give it up. Right wing circle, the one-timer, and Baruz makes another fantastic stop. Christoph Baruz, hope I pronounced that right, but having a phenomenal game in goal after giving up that initial power play opportunity for the Spartans. The shot from the left point, blocked before it gets to him. And now Sam looking to carry it out of the zone, they do, but LA intercepts. Pass to the opposite point, nearly cut off by Brendan Ma. On the diagonal, back to Ma. Ma delays, throws it off the side boards. Able to cut it off is Telecki. And now it comes back into the LA zone. Ma plays it around the end, back into the Sem zone rather. Ma tried to play it around the end boards to the far side. Now it comes back to the near side. And now Wyoming looking for a breakout. LA doing a good job jamming the passing lanes. It comes back to Telecki. Telecki goes over to the left side, and Connor turns it over at the blue line. Sem has to tag up, and now comes back outside the zone again. Sem had to be careful not to commit to too many men. Now walking in from the right wing circle for the shot, wide right by Riggins. There's a 1-on-0 chance for Sem, and getting his stick in the way is Telecki. First-year varsity player makes a phenomenal defensive play, and now the net comes off its mooring with 15:50 to go in the second period. LSP's next broadcast is tomorrow afternoon at 12:55 p.m. when the Mass Bay Buccaneers host the Springfield Tech Rams in NJCAA men's basketball action. Watch the game live at localsportsproductions.com/live, then stream the game the next day at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand or on the LSP YouTube channel, or buy a DVD of the game at the LSP store. Face-off won by Sem. Out to the left point for the shot that is blocked by Riggins, and now Riggins trying to get ahead of steam back the other way, but the Sem defender's there to cut him off. Nearly a turnover in the right wing circle, and Sem able to get it out of the zone, and now back over to Connor. He can't handle it. They try to play it up the left side for Connor. Connor in a wrestling match with Rossetti. Rossetti gives him a good hit, comes back into the Sem zone. Up the left side, redirected to the LA blue line. Connor chops at it. This whistles in on Milberg. He closes the door, and now up the right side comes Oliphant. Holt Oliphant plays it into the zone. There to cut it off are the Blue Knights. Backhanded to the near right corner. Been a physical game, certainly. Already had 4-on-4 after a LA player crashed the net a little too hard. Got chippy afterwards. Top of the right wing circle, the shot. Unable to glove it down as Blues. The shot on the wraparound. Blues shuts the door again. Out to the left point for Mac Oliphant. He plays it in deep. Walking in for the shot. Blues makes another save. Now out to the mid slot. Mac can't get a stick on it. And comes out to the blue line. That was Jake Matthews playing it. LA may have to tag up here. No, they are onside. They might have a chance. Blues makes another stop. How many opportunities will Christoph Blues deny? LSP is a proud member of the Avis affiliate program. Use the promo code on your screen or click the link in the video description for up to 30% off your rental from Avis. Face off in the right wing circle. This has just been an insane game from the Sem goalie. Can you imagine what the score would be without some of these phenomenal saves by Christoph? Out to center ice, cut off by Oliphant. Now we have a whistle. I believe a hand pass was ruled. So the faceoff will be forced into the LA zone with 13:31 to go in the second period. Face off in the left wing circle. It'll be Scaldi to take it against Sacco. Sacco wins it back. And now LA looking to break out of the zone. Cut off, however, by Sem. They try to get a shot on goal. Too much traffic in the way of the shot. Now here come the Spartans. On the right side, it's Fury. Fury tries to weave his way in. Has the puck taken off his stick. Therefore, it is Carfagna. Now scrum behind the net. Comes out to the right wing circle and rifled out of the zone on the diagonal. Carfagna tries to get it at center ice. Forced back to his own zone. Now over to Fury. Fury delays, goes into the middle, and hops off the stick of Duran. It gets into the zone onside for LA. Backhanded around the end zone, or end boards rather, by Hikari, and back out to center ice. Into the middle for Sacco. Sacco backhands to the right side, but it's off target for Duran. Now chance in front, the save made by Blues. What a phenomenal game. Christoph Blues, or Belizé, somebody in the chat who's a Sem fan, correct me on that one. But oh my God, this is just an insane game, and yet it's going to be icing, I believe, on Sem. Yes, it is, but I mean, the offensive chances are so obscenely tilted in LA's favor. So yeah, it's a shutout thus far for Milberg, but he hasn't had to make anywhere near the sheer volume of saves and withstand the amount of pressure that Sem have. Right wing circle face off, won by the Spartans. Trying to force his way in is Broderick, but he can't keep the play alive. Comes out to the left wing, now on the diagonal to the right point. Walking in for the shot, trying to tip it in on the left side, nobody home. Rifled out of the zone again. This will be icing again. And really the only option, it seems, that Sem have at times. Advertising opportunities are available on LSP. Get your company's message on air or on localsportsproductions.com for as little as $25 per ad. Visit localsportsproductions.com/advertising or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Face off at the right wing circle, battled for, and this will be played around the end boards to the left point for Connor. Connor chops at it at the blue line, needs some support from his teammates. Therefore, it is Riggins, and now comes back below the goal line. And Sem trying to carry it out of the zone, however, cut off by Riggins. Riggins tries to work his way in. Now the shot on the left side, the rebound, the stick back not there. Another opportunity, standing on his head, Christoph Belouz, and now he covers up. With the net off its mooring. This is insane. Face off in the left wing circle, kept alive by the Spartans, trying to keep it alive along the blue line is Mac Oliphant. Now it goes along the blue line, right? It goes below the goal line, and now Sem able to get it out of the zone, but no offensive momentum other than that. Played around the end boards, out of the reach of Oliphant. Now out to the left point, the shot is blocked, and it trickles outside the zone where therefore it is Percy. Percy blows an edge, and now LA will try to work their way into the zone. Bodies going flying everywhere. Williamson goes down. And now on the counterattack, it's Sem on a 2-on-2. Dropped off, cut off. Sacco delays, plays it up the middle for Duran, but Duran couldn't handle the pass. He might have had a 1-on-0 there. Chance to the left side, and the pass off target. And now cherry picking, 1-on-1 here for Sem, but able to cut it off is Matthews. Have an awkward pass out of the zone, having to kick it down to himself is Caffarelli. LA will get a change as they hit this one in from outside the blue line. Carfagna up the left side. Pass to the near side for Fury. Able to get in the zone, but Sem with possession. We approach the halfway mark of the second period and the halfway mark of this game. Shot from the left wing circle, getting his stick in the way is Fury. Carfagna up the right side. Walks towards the middle, gives it up, the shot. Saved by Belouz again. Sem able to stay on side, but Talecki got his stick in the way and forced him back. Fluttered into the zone from the red line by Riggins, changed by the play for LA. No icing here. Oliphant will get this one reverse direction. Down the left side, Oliphant walks in, drops it off, gets it back. The turnaround, the one-timer, nobody home again. So as good a job as Belouz is doing, as, oh, that one nearly went in. It looks like we're gonna have a penalty here on the Spartans in the process, as Francis Williamson had a one-on-one there. LA defender got his stick in the way, and I think they might be calling a slash here. Interference is holding, rather, is the call. So the penalty comes at 9:59 of the second period, and the Knights on the power play for the second time, and the first time since at 6 seconds of the first period. So holding the call, just waiting for the penalty time to show up on the scoreboard. So it's Matt Connor going to the box for holding. Face off in the left wing circle. LA able to win it. They try to rifle it 200 feet out of the zone, but Hikari's there to glove it down. And Sem will re-enter the zone. On the left side, stretch pass a little too far out of the reach of Kunin. Kunin puts on the brakes, tries to play it towards the middle. And that'll be Matthews. Out to the top of the slot. The shot, the save made by Milberg. Oh, it might have been blocked before it got to Milberg. My bad. And now here's a one-on-one here. Short-handed! Penalty is coming up against Sem. And we're going to be 4-on-4, as that was great cherry picking by Sacco. So Doug McGuire goes to the box. For Sem, and it will be 4-on-4 for 1:27. Immediately off the face-off, the shot goes wide right. Turnover at the blue line, but no momentum there for Sem. Therefore, it is Carfagna. Carfagna holds it behind his goal. Now moves up the right side for Oliphant. Over to the left side for Fury. Fury works his way in. The shot, they score! Couldn't hold him off the scoreboard that long, could they? Connor Lovett makes it 2-0. So, one goal on a 5-on-4 power play, another goal on a 4-on-4. And Lawrence Academy up 2-0 and looking for more as they try to control the puck in the Sem zone, but they're able to get it out, but only as far as the red line. Back to Humphrey. Humphrey up the right side, cut off. Humphrey plays it back to Carfagna. Carfagna plays it on the stretch pass to the right side. No icing here or offside. Change behind the play as Carfagna comes off. Talecki back on the ice. 4 seconds left on the LA penalty. Riggins got checked off the puck. We're up to 5-on-4 for the Spartans. Out to the left wing circle, delaying. Now wrapping around. Out to the left side. Shot flutters across the face of goal to the right side. 18 seconds left on the Sem penalty. Out to the right point. Giving up to the left wing circle. Walking in the shot. Wide right. And now whistle. Looks like the puck went out of play. 9 seconds left on the penalty. 5:37 left in the period. Want LSP to tape or broadcast your team's games? Rates start just $100 per game. Also ask LSP about streaming your next sports game, gaming tournament, wedding, concert, recital, school play, meeting, or other event. Visit localsportsproductions.com/services or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Remember, rates start just $100 a game. Face-off in the left wing circle. Another face-off win by the Spartans. Like I say, they've been dominating the face-off dot, but they're unable to get a shot on goal there. This trickles in on Milberg, and he will cover up with the penalty time expiring, and we are back to 5-on-5. 5:27 to go in the second period. Face-off in the left wing circle. It's Sacco to take it against his number 18 counterpart, Kunin. Kunin wins it back, and now Kunin will try to get it on the far left corner, but there for it is Connor after the hit. Turnover in the middle of the slot. The shot is sticked aside by Milberg. Pass in front. Ma can't handle the pass. And now up the right side, here comes Duran. Duran's got a man in the slot. Dangles takes the shot. Wide left. The save may have been made by Belouz. And now here's a 2-on-1 here for the Blue Knights. The shot saved by Milberg. We haven't had to make that call very much tonight, but Milberg stands his ground. 4:49 to go in the period, 2-0 our score. Face-off in the right wing circle, won again by Sem. Played up the right side, but intercepted on the far side boards by Mac Oliphant. Now the stretch pass, and here come the Spartans, bearing in. Belouz makes the stop. Out to the left point, the shot, the wind-up, the save made by Belouz, tips over the crossbar, kept in at the blue line by Oliphant, tipped aside by Belouz again. LA setting up their offense once again. They try to get it out to the left point, but they're stuck behind the goal line. Big scrum in the far right corner. They're able to pry it free. Out to the right point, able to keep it in along the blue line. The shot is blocked as Matthews had the attempt. Thrown off the sideboards. Matthews waits for it at the right point. Crane will try and get this one in the far right corner. Able to get it out of the zone. Therefore, at first is Matthews. Matthews steers away from the pressure of Williamson. Under 4 minutes to go in the second period. Matthews backhands it. I don't know if Humphrey was anticipating that pass, but he couldn't catch it regardless. Now here come the Spartans re-entering the zone, trying to work his way in, wrapping around, out to the left point for the shot. Trying to redirect it in, they cannot. Out to the right point, waiting for it is Fury. Fury can't corral it. He gets it at center ice, however. Tries to force his way into the zone. There is Broderick. Broderick gets forced off the puck, gets it back, takes the shot, save made by Belouz. Kept in at the right point. The shot fanned on by Broderick. Comes out to the left side, out of the zone. Now a 2-on-2 here for Sem. Trying to make a defensive play here as Fury trickles in front, and Milberg makes the stop with 2:51 to go in the period. Are you down with the sound called LSP? Then follow and support us on the web at localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, Teespring, LSP37, and PayPal, LSP37, Snapchat, LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. Face off in the right wing circle, the prolonged battle, and now it'll be won by the Spartans. Under 3 minutes to go in the second period, 2-0 our score. Home opener, season opener for LA. Home opener and season opener was supposed to be Monday, got snowed out. That game was supposed to be against Brooks. Trying to force his way into the zone is Broderick. He'll go off for a change. Waiting for it at the right point is Fury. Fury goes over to the left side for the shot. Save made by Belouz. And they score! That's one of the few times Belouz has gotten overwhelmed with too much traffic around his net, and John Riggins picks up the tally, and it is 3-0. The goal comes at 15:51 of the second period, and LA out to a comfortable 3-0 lead late here in the second period. They've scored a 5-on-4 goal, a 4-on-4 goal, and a 5-on-5 goal. Sem trying to force their way back into this game. Percy can't get anything going towards that. He's forced into the near left corner. Milberg's had to sweat probably the most he has he's had to all game in the last 5 minutes or so. This one goes off the skates of Caffarelli, gets it into the zone, dropped off for Sacco. Around the end boards, kept in at the right wing. Now over to the middle of the slot, backhanded, and that was kind of an ill-advised shot, as I believe it went into the protective netting. Kind of an ill-advised shot there by Duran. Didn't really have much control on that puck at all. It's kind of rolling. He tried to backhand it towards net. 1:26 to go in the period. 3-0 our score. 3 different goal scorers for the Spartans. Face off in the right wing circle. This one will be won by Sem, forced around the end boards for Ma. Ma brings it out of the zone on the far side, backhands it to the near side. Now trying to force his way into the slot is Fulkerson. He gets cut off, kept in at the left point, flutters to the right wing circle. There for it is Normand. Now a chance in front, and Milberg shuts the door, goes off his body, flutters across the face of goal to the near side, and now Sacco gets it out of the zone. Up the right side for Duran. Duran puts on the brakes, gives it up. Back to Duran for the shot. It's blocked. Under a minute to go in the period, and now Sem will bring it up ice. One-on-one here. Trying to force his way in is Ma. Ma gets cut off, gets it back from Telecki, but taking it back away is Connor to center ice. Connor lays a hit. And now a chance here, late chance here for the Spartans, dangling, and too much dangling there as the return shot from the edge of the left wing circle, a fanned on opportunity in the low slot. 18 seconds to go. Can Sem get on the board before the intermission buzzer? This is gloved down behind the back by McGuire, but he couldn't get anything on net after that phenomenal play to keep the play alive in the slot. Now the puck flutters into the protective netting with 2.7 seconds to go. The LSP store is now open. Get yourself a DVD copy of most past LSP video broadcasts. One of several different designs of stickers or shirts, including the LSP hoodie and the Never Concede Collection. Visit localsportsproductions.com/store after the game to place your order. And that'll do it for the second period. 2 more goals in the period for the Spartans. They lead 3-0 over the Wyoming Seminary Knights. This is NEPSAC Boys Hockey on LSP. Welcome back to the third period of NEPSAC boys hockey here on LSP. Sam Feely here with you from the Grant Rink at Lawrence Academy in Groton, Mass, alongside Max Hooven on camera. 3-0 our score. Lawrence Academy Spartans on top of the Wyoming Seminary Knights. Looks like the clock didn't start on time when we began the third period. So we just restart the whole period, and the clock is running fine now. 3 different goal scorers for LA. 1 power play goal, 1 4-on-4 and 1 5-on-5 goals. That is a face save made by Christoph Belus, who has had a phenomenal game in net, but finally got really broken through on late in that second period. It just made some phenomenal saves, keeping it a 1-goal game for as long as he could, but the SEM offense could not reward his efforts. And here are the Blue Knights trailing 3-0, and now a whistle, and it looks like the net is off its mooring. Face-off in the right wing circle will be won by SEM. Played around the end boards for Ma, but Ma is forced below the goal line. There to cut it off and try to get it in front. Meager trying to connect with Oliphant, taken away by SEM. Chopped at center ice. Now a chance for Ma. Ma tries to work his way in, gets his stick lifted by Fury. LA having a hard time getting it out of their zone, right along their own blue line. Now it's cut off, and trying to force his way towards the middle is McGuire. He gets hit, and now it looks like we're going to have a penalty coming up on the Spartans, as off to the bench goes Belus. There is the whistle. The call is tripping, it looks like. And Carfagna knew it. Damian Carfagna, the junior first-year varsity player from Woodridge, New Jersey, goes to the box for LA, and another power play for SEM. Both teams with 3 power plays now. 1 of 3 for LA, 0 of 2 thus far for SEM. Cycled over to the left wing circle. A lot of contact along the far side boards, and this is forced out of the zone, but I think it went off the linesman, so it didn't go all the way to the SEM end, and that gives the Blue Knights a chance to re-enter. This one is poked at by Milberg, and it's snapped 200 feet. Forcing his way towards the middle for the shot for the top of the slot, the save by Milberg. One of the better looks all night for a man like Anton Haikari. Haikari gets it back at the left point, tries to turn it around on Milberg. It trickles wide right, and Milberg may have gotten his pad on that one. You're at 2.5 gone by here in the third period. This is a pad save by Milberg. The puck fluttered dangerously in front of him, and he's able to cover up with 51 seconds left on the penalty and 15-14 left in the third. LSP's next broadcast is tomorrow afternoon at 12:55 p.m. when the Mass Bay Buccaneers host the Springfield Tech Rams in NJCAA men's basketball action. Watch the game live at localsportsproductions.com/live. Then stream the game the next day at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand or on the LSP YouTube channel, or buy a DVD of the game at the LSP store. This pass to the left point hops off the stick of Ford Book, and they're forced back are the Knights. Under 30 seconds left on the penalty. Book gets the puck poked off his stick. Able to enter the zone, however, are the Knights. Comes to the left side, Percy. Percy tries to turn it towards the middle, goes through everything to the near side boards. Around the end boards, Percy is there on the far right corner. Tries to shovel it out to the left point. Not much on that pass. Pass fanned on at the top of the left wing circle. Stick might have broken, and penalty time is up. We're back to 5-on-5 as trying to make as much of a defensive stand as you can without a stick. I believe that was Percy. That was Book. His stick snapped in half, trying to get a shot off. And now here come the Spartans. Fresh legs right off the bench, the return shot. Fresh legs right off the bench, getting his stick in the way of that entrance was Hikari. Out to the right point for the one-timer that goes wide right. 4 minutes plus gone by here in the third period. Pass to the right side out of the reach of Fulkerson. Fury turns it over, but the Spartans get it back behind their goal line. Over to the near side boards. Entering the zone on the left side is Broderick, takes the shot. Pad save made by Belouz. Out to the left point, the shot. Try to redirect it in, and Belouz snaps it off the ice with 13:23 to go. Face off in the left wing circle. Won by the Knights. Blowing a tire, trying to backhand it out of the zone was McGuire. Pass towards the middle. Too strong. McGuire plays it at his blue line, plays it forward. Milberg's there to knock it down behind his goal. Percy was right up in Milberg's grill, nearly preventing him from getting into his crease. On the right side, Spartans are in the zone, trying to get it in front, and the tip pad save made by Belouz. Comes to the far side boards, therefore it is Nathan Gines. Comes out to the right point, LA able to keep it in the zone. Swatting it away is McGuire. McGuire up the left side. Gines tries to redirect it into the zone. Sem will go off for a change. Now on the left side, it's Meager, plays it into the zone. Scrum along the far side boards, and the Spartans come away with it. Sacco tries to dodge the hit, turns it over in the process. Comes to the near side and Percy. Percy tries to get it out of the zone. Going down to a knee to keep it in at the blue line is Carfagna. Try to play it in front and getting a hit from behind, but no call is Humphrey. Out to the middle of the ice, middle of the zone, over to the left side. Humphrey takes the shot, and the stick save made by Belouz, and he tips it into the protective netting with 11:55 to go. LSP is a proud member of the Avis affiliate program. Use the promo code on your screen or click the link in the video description for up to 30% off your rental from Avis. Face off in the left wing circle of the Knights zone. Will be Sacco to take it against Pan. And once again, Belouz covers up. Christophe Belouz, the junior captain from Lachine, Quebec, 5'11", 165. Don't see the goalie be the captain that much. You don't see a junior be a captain that much. Not an alternate captain. He's got the C. Duran stumbles as he tries to play that one behind the goal. And now up the left side comes Williamson. Williamson plays it in deep. Milberg's there, swipes it around the end boards to the near side. Comes outside the zone, trying to hammer it back into the zone as a lane. Now here come the Spartans on the left side. The shot is blocked and taking a big hit in the process. And looking for a call was Mac Oliphant. He didn't get it. This one whistles wide right. Therefore it is Humphrey. Tried to steer away from a couple of defenders. Has it, plays it back to his blue line. Settling it down now up the left side. Redirected towards the middle. Now this is Duran. Duran plays it, puts it on a tee in the low right wing circle, and it's fired wide right, wide left and over the crossbar rather by Humphrey. Elaine and Duran get their sticks lifted as they try to play this one along the end boards. Spartans get possession up to the left point. The shot tumbles in. Rebound, they score! Blake Humphrey Welcome to varsity. 4-0. So some of the new guys getting it done here in this 4-0 lead thus far for the Spartans with 10:37 to go. Face-off won by the Spartans, and this will be fluttered in towards Balluz, and he has to pin it against his abdomen, making that basket catch. Blake Humphrey, junior out of Rochester, New York, with the goal, his first varsity goal for the LA Spartans. Unable to keep it in at the blue line is Telecki. He comes back to the Knights blue line, where therefore it is Rossetti. Rossetti turns it over. It's a numbers game in favor of the Knights, but shot whistles wide left by Telecki. Shot from the edge of the right wing circle. Stick save made by Balluz. As we approach the halfway mark of the third period. Referee picking up some stick fragments, it looks like, off the ice. Shot from the right point, tipped over the crossbar. No icing here. Knights will use this opportunity to get a change. So will the Spartans, in fact. Weaving his way towards the middle is Connor, and this trickles in on Balluz, who makes the stop with 9:18 to go. Advertising opportunities are available on LSP. Get your company's message on air or on localsportsproductions.com for as little as $25 per ad. Visit localsportsproductions.com/advertising or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Shot from the right point, wide right, goes around the goal to the left point. The shot there, and it's a pass in from Duran. The shot from up close by Meager. The save made by Balluz out to the left point. Backhanded for Carfagna, plays it in deep. Nobody's waiting for it at the left point. Carfagna gets back into position, and eventually it's taken away by McGuire. McGuire up the far side boards, intercepted by the Spartans on the diagonal, trying to connect with Meager, and it was tipped over the glass into the protective netting on the intercept by the Blue Knights with 8:45 to go in a 4-0 game. Face-off will come at center ice. And after much deliberation, will be won by the Spartans. Trickles in, however, right on Milberg from his own teammate. And with 8:36 to go, it'll be an offensive zone face-off for the Knights. What's the name of this song? I know, it's a joke. Just trying to. You're not aware of that meme? What's the song name? Darude Sandstorm. No? You identify every song as Darude Sandstorm. Face off at the top of the right wing circle. The save made again by Balluz. Oh, now you know what I'm talking about. Now you know what I'm talking about. Or you can make it Dankrude Weed Storm. Mix in air horns and the next episode, and this is a family show. Duran runs into a lane. There's a play it in front. Only white jerseys there. But kept in at the blue line. And pass trying to connect with Humphrey on the left side. Fury's pass cut off. Plays it below the goal line. Humphrey's there on the left side. Now Carfagna. Carfagna plays it around the end boards. Fury's there. Hammers it in deep. Under 8 minutes to go. A 4-0 game. Carried along the blue line for the shot that is tipped with the stick by Belouz. Out to the left wing circle, the shot and the blocker save made by Belouz, and it goes into the protected netting with 7:24 to go. LSP is the live event specialist. Ask us about streaming your next sports game, gaming tournament, wedding, concert, recital, play, meeting, or other event. Rates start just $100. Visit localsportsproductions.com/services or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. And the Spartans continue to pepper Belouz with shots right off the face-off. 7:20 to go in a 4-0 game in favor of the Spartans. Face-off this time won by the Knights. Delaying is Book. Book gets hit. Turnover in the low slot. That one is gloved aside by Belouz. Got his glove out in front of the shot. Kept it alive. Now into the right wing circle. Too much traffic there in front of Broderick. LA won't be in a rush to get any goals here. Under 7 minutes to go. They'll be content to bleed as much clock as they can. This flutters into the LA zone. Partial change here for Sem. LA looking to get it out of their zone. They do. Sacco not Sacco, Caffarelli gets it taken away from him. Another reach for Caffarelli. I think he was going off for a change anyway. Turnover at the blue line. Walking is Jack McLaughlin. Save made by Belouz. Comes out to the LA blue line. We're walking in with fresh legs. Was Telecki. This comes in deep, and icing is the call with 5:53 to go. Are you down with the sound called LSP? Then follow us and support us on the web at localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, Teespring, and PayPal LSP37, Snapchat LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. Face off in the right wing circle of the LA zone. This one will be again won by LA. LA's just dominated the face-off dot. They've dominated the shots on goal. And that usually translates to big wins, like the 4-0 margin by which they are winning right now. Face-off will come in the left wing circle this time. 5:45 to go in the third period. On the end boards for Duran. Comes out of the zone back to center ice. Fluttering it back in the zone is McGuire. Therefore it is Connor. Connor tries to escape the pressure. Backhands it out of the zone. Pass a little too strong for Jack Taylor. Taylor rises man towards the boards. That's Coonan. Coonan blows the tire. I think the Sem bench wanted a penalty that they're not getting. That's a big hit late along the far side boards. No penalty on that one either. McGuire re-enters the zone, tries to force his way in, gets the puck taken off his stick by Telecki. Taylor out to the left side. Shot from the left point goes behind the goal. Now Telecki. Lifts it out of the zone out to the Sem blue line. Change here for the Spartans. Sem tries to catch him napping. They cannot. Well, they're trying to force it out of the zone. They do. To the right side. Love it. Gives it up. This one is taken away by Book. Book over to Normand. Normand escapes the pressure, finds Book. Has to force it into the middle. And the turnover trickles in on Belouz, who covers up with exactly 4 minutes to go. The LSP store is now open. Get yourself a DVD copy of most past LSP video broadcasts or one of several different designs of stickers or shirts, including the LSP hoodie and the Never Concede Collection. Visit localsportsproductions.com/store after the game to place your order. Under 4 minutes to go, and it looks like LA is going to begin this season with a victory unless we see a comeback for the ages from Sem. This one is put towards net in a dangerous spot. No save had to be made by Belouz as it was put wide right. There's a 2-on-2 here for Seb. Stretch pass to the right side for Gines. Gines gets forced below the goal line, taken away by the Spartans. A reverse direction. They'll settle it down with under 3.5 to go. Up the left side, the diagonal pass. Entering the zone on the right side, Meager. Escapes contact. Lovett tries to apply pressure. He gets forced off the puck, goes down to a knee. Comes out of the zone. LA not really concerned. He's got to avoid sloppy turnovers like that, but they don't pay the price on that one. Turnover, however, in the slot. Now a chance here for Sem, but it's cut off before it gets in on Milberg. To the left side, Humphrey sprawling to stop that one is Belouz. Belouz certainly gets all the hustle points in the world for playing his heart out. Remember, he had that string of ridiculous saves, although it was still just 1-0 LA between the first and second period. But LA finally cracked him towards the end of the second period with 2 goals. And then a fourth to make it 3-0, and a fourth goal here in the third period. And we approach 2 minutes to go. And I think at this point we can tell you that this has been a presentation of Local Sports Production serving Greater Boston student athletes since 2011. Copyright 2019, unauthorized redistribution of any portion of this broadcast without the express written permission of Local Sports Productions is strictly prohibited. Continue our spiel in a little bit. This comes back to Belouz, plays it around the end boards. Let you know that LSP is a proud member of the Avis affiliate program. Use the promo code in the video description for up to 30% off your rental from Avis. There is that promo code right now, D486602. LSP's next broadcast is tomorrow afternoon at 12:55 p.m. when the Mass Bay Buccaneers host the Springfield Tech Rams in NJCAA men's basketball action. Watch the game live at localsportsproductions.com/live, then stream the game the next day at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand or on the LSP YouTube channel, or buy a DVD of the game at the LSP store. Sem wins this face-off, but they're backed up to their own blue line. So LA fans treated to a very nice win against an out-of-state opponent, out-of-league opponent, not just out of ISL, out of the NEPSAC entirely, as that one rings off the pipe as it got past Milberg. But Sem unable to get on the scoreboard as we're under 45 seconds to go. On the right side, it's Percy. Comes back to the Sem blue line. Therefore, it is Hikari. 10 seconds to go. Big hit late along the Blue line, bodies going flying everywhere, mostly SEM bodies. This will come back to the SEM end, and that'll do it. So to finish our sign-off, we'll let you know that you can follow and support LSP on the web, localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, Teespring, and PayPal, LSP37, Snapchat, LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. Once again, the final score from the Grant Rink at Lawrence Academy in Groton, Mass. It is the Lawrence Academy Spartans 4 and the Wyoming Seminary Knights 0. For Max Hooven on camera, my name is Sam Feely, reminding you freelance isn't free. Thanks for tuning in.